Most men don't struggle with women, they struggle with who they've become. Attraction isn't luck, it's how you show up. Your habits, your mindset, your standards. When those change, everything changes. This isn't about tricks or lines. It's about becoming the man women naturally want. Love can't wait. The time to change is now. Become the best man any woman wants. Available now on Amazon. Get your copy today.
Game of cold out here, man. If you have to have today, the way things are going today, you have to be street smart. You have to be street smart in a corporate environment. Think about it. Let that sink in for a second. You have to be street smart on a corporate job today. God damn. Now why is that? Because the streets have invaded the jobs. The street people that came from the streets are in corporate America today. That's why. Yeah, that's what's going on today. The average woman, shit, you don't know what the hell she is. Everybody dressing the same, damn near. You got to pick up on, you got to feel the vibe. That's how you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel the vibe today. You got to get to know people. And you got to pick up on little certain things here and there. And then over a couple hours, a couple minutes, you'd be able to pick up on what type of person they are. You know, you ain't gonna know everything, but you know enough about them. You'd be like, oh, that broad, she's a hood chick. Hood chick that, you know, she's a hood superstar. Or he might be one of the mafia type dudes that just got a job, that's all. Yeah. It'd be like that. One of the reasons he got the job because he knew somebody. That's it. He didn't have to apply for the job online and none of this shit. Hell no. He'd applied for a job online, he wouldn't have got it. See, there's always a front way, a back way, and a side way. Nepotism, yeah. Yeah. In anything you do, you try, there's always a front way, back way, and a side way. And there's a underground way too. The underground. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. There's an underground way too. But I'm not gonna get into that. That's another video. Shit. There's a dark side, you know. You know, I can't compete with them people. You know, some people are willing to do any goddamn thing. So I can't compete with a lot of this shit. I'm like, hey, you got it, girl. I'm not doing that. I'm not dropping on my knees or busting it open. You know, so you got it, girl. You know? Shit. It's some people willing to go there. Some people willing to do whatever. It's not, sometimes it's, my cousin used to tell me, it's not who you know, it's who you blow. It's not who you know, it's who you blow. Shit. Some of these women, they're willing to do whatever. They come through the door. Like, shit, who I got screwed to move up this damn corporate ladder. My kids is hungry. Who I got to get to know. You know, who I got to blow. You got females come through the door like that today. First week. They scoping out who the movers and shakers in the room, you know. It's a right of initiation. Yeah, it can be. Sometimes it is. Certain environments. The music business, entertainment business is like that. As far as corporate goes, it's like that. Yeah. Certain jobs, big companies is like that. Yeah, it'd be like that. You know, if you ain't if you ain't willing to do what it takes, you ain't gonna get promoted on some of these damn jobs. You can forget about it. Shit, that's how it is. Hold up. That's how it is on these jobs, man. That's how it is, man. Shit. See, I'm not one that I'm not gonna go along with all that shit. So most of these jobs, I know I ain't gonna be able to stay there but so long. 2 to 5 years, I'm probably gonna have to move on. I'm not going to no corporate events. I'm not going there, hanging out with y'all, going to the parties. I'm not doing that. So I already have a target on my back from that. I'm not going to no holiday events. I already have a target on my back already. You know, and I don't talk very much on these jobs. That's the second target on my back. They're gonna send the white woman over to me, or the Latina over to me, and be like, hey, how come you don't talk much? You don't like talking to us. And I'd be like, no, I just don't talk a lot. That's usually my response. She gonna go back and tell her other co-workers or supervisor what I said. That ain't gonna go over well. You know, next year come about, holidays come along, I still ain't attending no parties. You know, so that's 2 years right there. Third year, they start looking at you funny style. Then they're like, hey, shit, you got it. Start coming up with shit to write you up. I'm like, what the hell is this? You look at the damn paper like, I got wrote up for. You were 2 minutes late? What? 2 minutes late from a break? Come on, man. Shit like that. They be keeping tabs on your ass, boy. They'll find something. You came back 2 minutes late from a lunch break, you know? And then they'd be like, oh, hey, you made a mistake. See this right here on the computer right here, right there? Yeah, well, see that S? It's supposed to be an S, not an A. Like, what? Write you up for that. And the paperwork just keep stacking up. And you use all that paperwork to get rid of your ass. You know, that's the type of shit that happens on these jobs. See, you have rules and you have unwritten rules. If you break the unwritten rules, you ain't gonna be working at that job very long. But this is type of stuff that nobody tells you. You're not gonna know about this type of stuff. Someone has to tell you about it. I didn't know about it. I didn't know in the beginning. I didn't know about it. You know? That's how it is. You know? And the white women are always flirting with us on these jobs too. That's another thing. And I don't fuck with white women like that. But they always making passes though. Oh man, that shit used to happen at least once a week. It used to happen to me. I was like, God damn. And see, here's the deal with that. Yo, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Here's the deal with that. If a white woman makes a pass at you, you can't respond like you want to respond. Yeah, you can't like, cause you be like, yo, I ain't feeling you like that. You can't say that. That'll get you up out of there. She'll go back to HR and be like, hey, he's being aggressive towards me. I thought he wanted to get violent with me. He's being aggressive. So what you can say, you can say something like, oh, I didn't play dumb. That's a better response. You play dumb, like you don't know what's going on. You like, oh, I didn't know. I'm flattered, but I didn't know. You know, I'm sorry that, I didn't know. I didn't understand where he was coming from. And she might, really? No, I didn't know. I didn't know you look at me like that. She's like, oh, yeah. Play dumb. That's how you respond to the white woman's advances towards you. Just play dumb. That's all. You play dumb, yeah, nope, they'll accept that. But you can't come off hardcore. No, she get you up out of there, buddy. You go back to HR and tell some old lie. You be gone. You be lost. First off, if you work these jobs, you can't fuck with white holes, man.
Like and subscribe.